Here's what I think would be a beginner's design. It is actually 2-in-1. If you have two 12 by 12 inch pieces of wood, the one on the left is the tree cut out and put on a piece of wood, and the one on the right is the relief cutting with a brown backing. So you kind of get two presents in one. In order to do our bonsai cutout on the scroll saw, I went to the internet and typed in bonsai tree silhouettes so I can get some ideas on the different types of bonsai designs that I like to use. Now, I do not want to use one of theirs. I want to use one of mine. I want to do my own drawing, but this is just for inspiration. So please feel free to use the internet to give you inspiration. And next we'll do the drawing. Okay, here's my drawing. And as you can see, there's mistakes in it. I highlighted it all around the edge with a marker so I can see where I'm going to cut. But the one thing that's wonderful about a tree when you're cutting it out is if you make a mistake, if you go off the lines, it's a tree. It's forgiving. It's natural. So I have lots of squiggly lines in here too. That you're not going to be perfect, and that's okay. It's still going to turn out really nice. So I have cut my own 12-inch by 12-inch piece of Baltic birch plywood. I don't know if you can see this, but it's very clean edges, no holes we were talking about earlier. And it's actually very pretty. It's a light color, so it can stay this color for your final project, or you can stain it, which we'll get into later on. Make sure you sand your piece before putting down the blue painter's tape. It will just help in the overall finishing of the project. Put the blue painter's tape down, and then you measure with your design for placement accuracy. Mark where you'll be repositioning your piece. Flip it over on a piece of newspaper, spray it down, and then reposition it on your blue tape. And I've decided I'd like to have some round corners here, so I took a can to draw my lines for the round corners. After my piece is set up a little bit with the glue, I'm going to put a scrap piece of wood underneath it because we'll need to drill our entry hole in the corner at the bottom of the tree. I'm using an 1/8 inch drill bit. I'm putting the drill straight up and down in that corner and drilling through.